فتحت المصحف.
Remember that in 2006 I was drinking, smoking, very selfish, hedonistic. And I opened it with, let's have a look, arrogance. Not peace, I came to arrogance. And I read this. And it's Surah Hud, Ayah 102. Surah Hud 102. Thus much is the punishment of God your Creator when He overtakes the towns whose inhabitants have proved themselves to be wrong-headed and wrongful of actions, and grow daily more and more wicked. The divine act of overthrowing the wicked is indeed painful and terrifying.
كانت لها زيارة أخرى إلى فلسطين، وكانت لهذه الزيارة أثر كبير على أختنا سارة لأنها كانت في رمضان. وفي هذه الزيارة زارت إحدى العوائل الفلسطينية هناك.
And I knocked on the door, and the mother opened the door like this. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Fadal. She was so full of light. She was full of light. Her eyes were shining. Her skin was shining. And she opened the door as if I was going into the Taj Mahal, as if she lived in the most beautiful place in the world. And when I went into her home, what was in her home, Sheikh? Fish. Nothing. Nothing. A room like this, but empty. Only walls, floor, ceiling. And one rug, and the iftar for 10 people was on the rug. And what was the iftar? One plastic plate of hummus, one plastic plate of khubz, one plastic plate salad. So when I sat down, I said, no. Wallahi, I tried not to eat. Sheikh, I tried not to eat that woman's food, but she kept giving me food. She said, you are our guest. And she gave me so much, and she wouldn't take no, and I ate, and I felt angry. I felt angry at Islam. I felt angry at a book that would tell hungry people to be hungry for 30 days. I was angry at the Quran for telling this poor woman not to drink water when always her water is dirty. So I said to the mother, why do you fast in Ramadan? Why? What is the point? And she said to me, I fast in Ramadan to remember the poor. Allahu Akbar. This mother who had nothing in dunya, nothing, will never have perhaps anything in life. She was humbling her heart for other people who had less. What is this? This woman who knew only tribulations was emptying her stomach to thank God. For an empty stomach, what is this? And I thought at that moment, Sheikh, if this is Islam, I want to be Muslim.
نور الهداية زار صدري هو مبتدأ أنسي وعمري فعزمت للرحمن أمري وعلى خطاها مشيت.
SubhanAllah, wallah, the words no couldn't physically come out of my mouth. I wanted to say no, but it wouldn't come out of my mouth. Yeah, in my heart is the laugh, but it wouldn't come out. SubhanAllah. It feels like direct speech, and I started to feel that connection with Allah with his book.
When you hear it, even non-Muslim, they know that this is something different. It has some divinity from it. Like, it's not from men. The eloquence in it, the eloquence of the language, the speech in it, and you know, they can, even myself, you can tell that it's not from men, and that there's something special about it.
One of the main surahs which first affected me the most was Surah Tadkhul. It was, subhanAllah, it had a big impact on me, mainly because of, you know, the starting of it, Alhaakumut takathur hatta zurtumul maqabir. Allah is saying that, you know, the worldly increase diverts you until you visit your graves, and at that time when everything around me, even my own situation, it was more materialism. Everyone was focusing to get money, to get a nice car, nice house, just to get the most paid job. So it affected me, and it really made me start to think that, what's going to happen? We can strive to get all of this wealth, but when we die, what use is it going to be to us? That had a huge impact. And then as the verses go on, كَلَّا سَوْفَ تَعْلَمُونَ ثُمَّ كَلَّا سَوْفَ تَعْلَمُونَ, Allah's saying that you're going to know. So it's more like a threat. He's warning you, saying, and it was more like a personal thing. Like when I started to read the Quran, it was unlike the Bible and things. It's more like when you read it, the language that's in it and uses, it's more personal, and it's like it's listening to the direct words of Allah. So it affected me a lot, and then I started to question myself more. Why am I here? I need to start to learn how to pray. I need to understand the religion more. I need to understand Allah's book. I need to start to develop my connection and my relationship with Allah.